hear a sound coming at your belt, and you recognize it as Geralt's voice coming through the communicator stone. You guys still alive in there, or what? Anyone there? You hear the sounds of an epic battle in the background. Kratos' roar overlaps with that of the Tarrasque. I need your help, Witcher. What are you doing?
What are you guys doing out there? We're okay.
You hear...
Big bastard.
What is this thing on my shoulder? I named him Marcus.
Well, technically, you aren't part of that group. You guys are currently separated, so you wouldn't be able to hear. Yeah,
Geralt's just out there. All you hear is just fucking roar, roar, and just fucking fighting the Tarrasque.
They're just shouting at each other. Fight me, bitch.
No, Geralt's just talking a dialogue tree with them. He's just like, can't help you now, talking to them.
So yeah, they, so you guys, that's obviously the downside of splitting up. You guys can't hear currently. Obviously, you can outside meta roleplay a little bit. It doesn't really matter all too much. But obviously, you should probably keep track of the two stones, their locations. Because Geralt's about to tell you, he tells you that the second stone was actually a teleporter stone, and you can use the communicator stone to teleport to the second stone. So it's kind of a one-way teleporting system to help you guys navigate throughout the Tarrasque.
How many uses does it have?
Well,
it's infinite technically. At least for it's time-based. It's not use-based. Yeah.
why don't we just leave one here since it's already cleared out?
Yeah, so obviously you want to leave that where you think is safe, or just, you know...
I want to join our friends in the park. Is this a chamber straight to it?
No, that goes under it, so technically that right here is the esophagus leading upwards. It's a sharp who knows? You're one of the trained people, so you remember that.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a heal check.
Over here.
Yeah, if you guys want to try to figure out location or anything else.
Failed.
Oh, that's fine. You can tell that it leads towards the upper regions of the Tarrasque. You can tell that you're navigating north, and that also this is probably the esophagus. You're just heading up there, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, we're not even done with the Geralt description. He's still talking.
Right.
Because he was asking you guys what you see, what you've encountered. He thinks you're still dead.
Well, Biggest Dickus needs to start
We're
talking.
not dead. We're in the stomach. I don't know where the other two are. I don't know what happened. They fell on the tower.
All right, just stay calm. You guys need a room. There's some loud noise, off in the background. You guys need to find your other party members, find the other party we sent in there, and figure out why the Tarrasque is here in the first place. Ooh, so hard doing a raspy voice. I had to do the two most iconic voices in gaming. And those raspy motherfuckers. Terrible.
I know there's not going to be a lot of people in here, but what does the other group look like? How many are there?
I don't know. Get Kratos. What? How many were there? The other party that we sent in. 3 of them. I don't know. I can't remember what they look like. So obviously you guys are just generally tasked with exploring the Tarrasque, figuring out its purpose, and hopefully finding the party that was sent.
When we find them, we'll let you know, okay?
All right, keep us in the know-how.
Endless weirdos. Let's cleave our way through.
Do I rotate my character with the mouse wheel again?
Hold E.
Oh, gotcha.
E for engage.
Yep.
Maybe we should
all right.
head north,
Yes, now you
guys.
guys are set out to explore as you wish. So, technically, there is an initiative. You guys could do it all at once, or if you want to try to meet up and head in a general direction first. Just know that this tower isn't here. That's the only thing. So that you guys are kind of separated. But as to how much, who knows?
All right, BD. I think since you're the biggest, you should go first.
Okay.
Here.
It's
Where do you think
So
we should go, Reese?
as you look
You're,
up the esophagus, go ahead, Tyree.
You probably have a better sense of direction because of your parts.
Come on, BD.
we don't have priority right now.
Keep going.
Yeah, so as you three are looking up the esophagus, you can tell it's going to be an extremely treacherous climb. It's obviously one of the most mucus infested areas, but also it's at an extremely sharp incline. So if you guys want to climb up, you'll have to make an athletics check as you climb. You can choose athletics or strength technically, but they're basically the same.
This looks awful. I'll give it a go, though.
Oh. Can I climb on your back?
Astral one.
Can I climb on?
You are life and weights. I can keep you up the cliffside.
So a 14 does allow it, but not with Hunter on it. So this is where it's like kind of overlapping. You would have had to decide that beforehand, anyways. So in this scenario, he would have already started climbing, just so he can do order of operations and all that. But so yeah, you can move your speed, which is 5 because you're wearing heavy armor. But I hate that heavy armor bullshit. So martial users need some boosts anyway. So your speed is 6, Tanner.
I want to do. Evan, is there any way that I can try to use Tanner and try to grab him and then use that as my climb by jumping up to him?
He could make a strength check to try to latch himself on, and then you could shoot up a bow, an arrow, I should say, with some rope from your adventuring kit. And there you go.
All right, Tanner.
All right.
You heard the man. BD, you gotta make a strength. You gotta stay where you
All right.
are.
I'll brace.
All right.
Not bad.
And now
All right.
make a dex roll to make sure that you don't shoot
Hurt him.
these people. Yeah.
BD, keep down. I'm gonna shoot an arrow.
What?
Make sure to keep your head
All
down,
right.
buddy.
Ah!
Oh no.
Why?
Quick, let's see. What is your max hit with your basic attack?
My max hit with a basic attack.
22, right?
Yeah, it's. Oh no. That's with like a bunch of other shit
Oh,
involved.
1 plus 4, right?
Yeah.
So, Tanner, I'm going. Since he wasn't aiming for you though, it's half damage. So you'll be taking 7 damage, Tanner.
Ooh. Really fucked that one.
Oh, he's got the arrow though, right? He's got the arrow.
Yeah.
Come on up. Just be careful.
Imagine we just
one.
start
Let me
climbing
hold
and it's like
it.
in his shoulder, so it's like really painful.
And yeah, I'll just let you climb that for free since it's an established foothold. Alright, what next? And then what? What the fuck you guys doing?
I end my turn.
Alright, well, Mark, you wanna do anything from down there? Maybe explore different caverns. Go all the way fucking across. Who cares? Yeah,
I was actually gonna head this way. This is where I was.
cool. I
You need to
mean,
use strength for it.
yeah. So, his strength.
I am
We'll get to your
Thinking-
We're just
Okay.
figuring out everybody by their order, I guess.
Alright, is that what we're doing?
So Tolmark, you going in a third direction?
Yeah, I'm heading over here towards this thing. See if it leads anywhere.
Okay, you guys. Oh, technically, this is like a free zone. So if you wanted to start your turn here and then move,
Yes.
One.
Alright, so here.
2.
What could it
Okay, hold on.
be?
Let me bust out my revealing. Reveal swords of revealing light. Okay, so you head down a carotid passage. What is this? Fucking type of blood-bone bullshit. I can't remember the exact name. And you see it's a type of artery, but because this leads directly into part of the main circulatory system. So I'll reveal a little more. You can start to see a little bit ahead. So inside the Tarrasque, anything in blue, like these passages here, they are considered to be underwater, and you will have to make endurance checks to navigate them without losing your breath.
I've had to navigate in dense jungles with no oxygen at all.
They're just out of oxygen.
Wahooey, he says with a dive.
I rest.
Oh, you
for now.
wanna prepare yourself?
Well, my range is 6.
Oh, 1, 2. Well, you can go into it, and it's kind of like a waterfall. So it does move you unless
Like a triggered event.
Right. It's an actual water flow.
Okay.
It's like
so
in
you
Mario Party when you arrive on an event space, the event happens.
and then you would
These.
Said endurance.
don't do the endurance yet.
Oh, he did it.
At first, no, we're fine. We're fine. We're good.
Tries.
He tries to endure.
In the Tarrasque's core, what does Party 2 think they should do?
Party 2!
I use a perception check to look ahead here. Just wanna look ahead where I'm facing. Yeah.
So in this scenarios like this, I'll like
You should see it.
extend fog of war if you have like a higher perception.
Okay.
That's your base perception looking in there.
Yeah. So are you gonna roll perception?
I already rolled it. Unless you want me to roll again. It was 13.
Okay, that's
That was-
fine. Just try to do it like on task after I confirm. Don't roll for stuff and tell me what you.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Just announce
Oh
your
no,
act.
it's totally fine. It's just it wasn't explained, you know.
You can't
Oh, yeah,
swing
yeah,
in
yeah,
without
I'm
giving
not
priority.
mad.
We talked about this
I'm actually
first
mad, but I'm
session.
gonna pretend like I'm
You were
not.
like
No, it's
doing
fine.
something.
Oh no, it's cool. That's okay.
What?
Want me to
No,
roll
this
again?
one is fine. I'm saying you have to announce you're entering attack step.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I
That's
told
fine.
you that we were doing everybody down here. We have a recording. I can even go back. Anyway,
No, that's fine.
The 13.
This was
Yeah, you
before
see
that.
the room. It looks pretty fucking handsome.
See, you can see I rolled
tell
before
a
that,
little
so-
bit more. Calculation.
All right, thank you. I'm sorry.
This path obviously seems to be leading upwards toward the north. Well, up, I should say, not north.
Yes.
Okay, you guys still can technically move if you want, since I guess we're doing it turn-based. You can do it either turn-based as a party.
Which way do you want to go,
Okay, go
Mariah? Where do you think we should go?
There is a path here, by the way. There's a path here, downwards, and a path, obviously, right here, which is connected to this circulatory route.
Can I make a heal check to figure out what direction is what? In terms
You're not
of, like,
trained in healing, though, right?
No.
No.
Can I make a lucky guess?
If you roll exceptionally high, like you're really staring at the organs trying to figure out what the fuck is happening around. So you can try, but you have to roll pretty high.
Fuck it, yeah. No.
Nope.
No, Miss Singy Girl.
But it is pink.
Blood is red.
It's like, I don't even know what organ we're in right now.
This is the Squeedle Squad.
Alright, I think I'll do a heal check as well.
Fine. Can't move now though. Or actually, sorry. There, you can do a standard action or move. You have to use one of those two to do a secondary minor. That's all. Not that I expect you to be attacking. I'm just.
Alright, we got an Emperor's New Groove this BD.
Meh. Well, you're not trained, are you, right, Keith? Oh, were you one of them?
No. Well, I have like, I'm not trained, but I have like 2.
Nah, you gotta be trained to have a better.
2 actions. Okay.
Cool. So this is where I'm gonna ask everybody if you want to continue doing just like general turns. Technically, you're all moving at once, but I can't process them fast enough, obviously, at the same time. Or you can communicate as a group and take your time like that, and saying, "Let's
This
just
shit works
move."
better in turns. We're just gonna keep flowing.
All right.
Yep, I'm gonna move here.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
So you want to move into the circulatory route. You feel the multiple currents pulling you in multiple directions since you're hitting a junction. So do you have a direction you're aiming for before you do your endurance check?
No, I'm gonna. Actually,
Obviously, you can tell this path leads.
Just gonna let it take me, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say that just let it take me, but where's the one pushing towards?
Well, since you're starting here, you're going to be heading towards the lung naturally.
Not again.
Okay, so where we came from. Okay, so I'm not letting it take me.
Yeah, so if you're trying to push up in here, and then are you trying to go up the fucking waterfall? Or
No, that's like.
well, this is heading upwards, right? This direction. This is
Okay.
the upper part.
I know that I can't make that way, so I'll be going left.
Nice.
Cool. There's also this path without heading into underwater lead ravine.
No,
Fragile.
the treacherous route always.
Just reminding him. There's also this path down here. One goes
I
downwards.
think we know about those ones. I think we're just picking these.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. So I have to roll endurance.
Yep.
Indeed.
Oh, right.
When we pick the ways that are boring.
I have nothing in this. Here we go.
Oh! Ooh, he's a bad time in the Tarrasque tonight.
I don't even know what to do with you. Like, you're just fucking swamped out right here.
You
just
get
drowning.
shot back to the lung and have to wait.
That's not bad because he just walks right through the wall again.
Not that bad. It's a little annoying to be set back
Cool.
like that.
I know what happens. So you start making it through the current, although you immediately can tell that you're not going to be able to continue to hold yourself against the current, and you're swept in. And I'm going to repeat this room. Let me back up a little bit, do a big reveal. You find yourself being ejected into. Oh god, that was a hide. Hold on.
Here comes the big fucking combat reveal.
Nah. This is a environmental hazard room. The heart.
Oh.
So you're ejected into
I'm
the
just like-
heart.
I'm just like.
Oh, you're gonna end up in the PP.
You find yourself deep within the heart, struggling to keep yourself against the current. So I'm going to read the heart's description. Let's see here, where's the part at? So this description was more for if you're just walking into the room using the normal route that was to the left. You look above and you watch in amazement as this massive muscular organ pounds and beats in rhythm. Waterfalls of blood usher in from tubed entrances covering the entire room, one of which had Mariah just shot out of. A red glow emanates from deep inside the chamber, surrounded in a bloody moat of tangled arteries and valves, which is currently where you find yourself. You're stuck, not even in like normal space. You're fucking caught in the
Mine?
so you're not drowning, but you will have to keep yourself afloat as you're struggling through like veins like vines are surrounding you on all sides.
Can I rend this creature's heart to release my copper?
Now would be a perfect time to tell you actually some characteristics about the Tarrasque. Everybody make an Arcana check to try to get the full information on the Tarrasque. Oh boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
now I roll good when I don't need to.
Let's go to school. Take me to school.
Take me to church. Hours.
Yeah, so Tolomok, you can tell that the inside of this creature is obviously no normal organic system. If you try to destroy any of the flesh, it almost immediately regenerates. Specifically, this is like a rule for the Tarrasque in general. Normally, if you would actually destroy its heart, it would simply fall unconscious, and 24 hours it would just wake up like nothing happened with a new one.
Cannot kill it.
You can. It would just require you.
I thought you could only banish a Tarrasque.
Basically, it's basically one of those things. Like you could kill it, but no one's actually gonna kill it. It's one of those almost all-powerful beings.
Primordial. It's made of the same stuff as the beginning of time.
I always like to think that it was literally like the second creature ever made. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
you're cool. All right. Well, then I guess that was that turn. Back to party one. Party one.
My Max. You go first. If you fall, I'll try to catch you.
Okay. All right. Can I just, Evan? Can I try to make a very nice leap off of him?
Yeah, just another dex roll. If you're trying to get a
Can I use acrobatics?
are you trying to get like extra movement out of it to get like?
No, just standard movement since we're climbing anyway.
Are you doing it to be nice, or are you trying to actually jump?
Trying to actually make it up this chamber.
Okay, yeah, you can do an athletics to try to get a
Damn
little
it, athletics, not acrobatics. No way I can do acrobatics then, eh?
Man,
It wouldn't work, right? I can't do wall jumps.
not necessarily here. It's more about your pure physical state.
All right, strength
Dexterity.
check then.
Athletics, but yeah.
Damn it.
So, okay, yeah, you can go as much as you want. Not really, just
Just
I
there.
would, yeah. I will have to reveal a little bit. Okay.
Passive perception kicks in, and
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
oh fuck. BD,
Wait.
I'm gonna use my
Wait.
adventurer's kit, and I'm gonna put a little rope down for you. We're gonna do this like rock
Alright.
climbing.
Are you guys gonna abandon the rope? Because I think you have like 50 feet of it.
BD, wrap that up. I'll use the other 25 that I cut half from. Send it down to you.
All right.
I'm
ED, what
gonna
you up to?
continue the climb up.
Wait, can you use a rope that I use as like a thing? Just
I'm
to
okay,
climb
I'm
up,
strong.
which I
It's
needed.
basically a modifier. So yeah, and
I'm gonna make double movement happen, Tanner.
Tolmon, what's happening? You have on in.
It's time
All
to
by
take a
your
bath.
lonesome self. He said, I'm the third party, bitch.
It's time to take a bath.
Stab on down. Get in there. Smell the.
Diving on down
You gotta
the
get in there and
south.
smell the water.
Oh.
Sniff it.
Yeah, dude, you're probably gonna smell fucking awful, dude.
So you enter into the stream, and God,
Fuck does undergo?
Trying to go
this one's gonna be hard because this is make a medical check real quick, Jacob. Healing, just to see if you can recognize
Yeah.
the passenger entering. How well, I should say. Perfect. Where is it?
no shrink.
So as you rush down the waterfall, you begin to recognize what this is. This is the aorta, the longest circulatory route throughout the entire body. And then I will have to show you. So you are currently pushed 30 feet unless you stop yourself. That's the speed of this. And then be plus your 6 speed if you want to do so. So are you just like, so as you, this junction, are you going to stop yourself or keep going?
We're swimming.
Alright. This is where it's going to be tricky what I reveal because this path goes under a lot of room.
Right, I want like a Space Mountain experience.
I guess I'll just reveal this now. Just that little section there.
Inside how a D&D campaign goes, right?
After this, can't show the thing in between. Semi-spoilerish, I guess. Go around. Rita's watching me reveal down below.
Oh yeah.
Peace.
And then pads
Whoa.
back around.
Where's he
Goes down
going?
in. So this goes into the bottom half of the
Yeah.
track. So Jake is about to go into the second half all alone.
What an idiot.
So this is where I'm gonna tell you right now. This is
No, I got this, don't worry. We're gonna fucking figure this out. We're gonna reunite.
this is dangerous. So you'd end up right here for the turn. Oh, Jacob. How will I DM you separately on a different screen? I don't even know how to split you guys.
You're gonna have to learn.
Godspeed.
I actually don't think I can, because I just can
God.
layers.
God.
You can't.
Evan, I can wrap it
Alright,
up
well,
in
what was the-
roleplay, but it's just gonna take me a couple turns.
What was the previous junction? Was it over here?
For
Can't
what?
go over there now. Look at you.
Where I could have stopped myself?
If this is an exceptional case because I don't want to split the party on different maps. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, no, it's perfectly understandable. There was a part where I could stop
Right,
myself.
right.
and go
So it'd be
somewhere,
right here. So part of your heal check would have been realizing that this would send you an exceptionally long distance, and so you can do a secondary either. This is where you could do an acrobatics roll or a dex or a strength roll to try to.
Ibex
stop
just hasn't noticed yet that Tolamok. Tolamok just like turned around as we climbed up, so Ibex hasn't figured that out yet.
He's just covered in viscera.
Yeah,
as he
Ibex
comes
is
up.
gonna be pretty pissed whenever he finds this out.
You don't go down far. You're currently just holding on against the wall. Although you can use your standard action to do another minor blunt.
Yeah, so you can trade them down. Forgot about that.
Yeah. If you want to do another one.
Sure.
Don't roll any lower, please, dear God. I don't want to fucking figure out what to do. Like, that's one of the routes that you use the teleporter stone. You make sure you have it, and then
Can I do a strength check to gore my way out?
it'd be just a strength check to get a good gripping.
I'm with the teleporter stone as a tanner.
Yeah.
But you could say that you're using your horns to hold yourself against the wall. I'll give you a +1 on the roll.
Yeah, it's like ice
Right,
cleats
right.
for climbing.
And what does that say? Oh, thank God. Okay. Get out of there.
I don't want to dumpster this.
Get out of there. Alright, that's enough for Tolmok. He dipped his toes in and said, I ain't doing that. Alright. Party 2.
Reese was scared for Mariah's sake, so Reese will be following
Fuck
Mariah.
yeah. Are you gonna be dumb and go through the water, like in character, just immediately dash back?
I mean, like,
Because you technically
it's
wouldn't.
like,
How would
does
he
my
know?
character know that this goes to the same area? Yeah,
No.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, then I'm going through the water.
But you could like make a, I don't know, a connection that they're, you know.
You said heel checker. He's not trained.
No, I'm just saying, in general, like general perception, you could be like, hey, let's go
Oh
through.
yeah, he tried general perception and didn't
Dad,
get
you
him
can't take
anywhere
us to the
before.
water park and expect us to not ride the rides.
I'm going in the water, man.
like-
I saw her get fucking
like
flung down. She, I'm going in the water, brother.
Like
I'm in
science.
the water. I ain't doing no more checks because I could only do 2 checks. Everyone else gets to climb up an entire wall. I had 2 checks and then my turn was ended. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through this water.
It's a different turn, so you have a standard, a minor, and move. So you can move into the water, and then you have to do an endurance check.
Go do your endurance check.
You roll in that one, you drown.
Water. I'm in the water. Why does my sheet always take so long to load? I'm in the water,
I'm
baby.
in the water. Cool, you keep yourself entirely controlled as you descend. Are you following the current, or
Guys, I have a +8. I have a +8 in skill. I just want you guys to know.
big boy?
Yeah, I'm just following the current. I'm just, you know.
Okay, so you be here, so you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 normally, and then the current itself gives you another 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you'd be here, and you are currently overlooking the tangled nest, and you can see Mariah down below, struggling to keep afloat. Mariah,
Are you okay?
Keith, you still can technically do another minor, swapping down your standard, which is your, you know, if you want to, I don't know, try to jump.
Should I? Yeah, that's probably what I'll do.
Athletics.
It's a damsel in distress.
Yo,
Save her.
what does blood do on a cyborg?
Exposes it to oxygen and rust.
All right, so you jump down and you find yourself on the bedding that you see of this background portion, and so you're at an advantageous point of being able to see Mariah without being stuck yourself within the waterfall room of blood.
Take my hand.
Am I able to swim? Am I able to swim towards Reese?
You're in a general, area, but you can just say you make your move to get closer, and then you can make an acrobatics to try to slip your hand as far as possible to try to grab his.
Oh,
Well,
easy, clap. She
you
just
realize
fucking cartwheels
your
up
hand
his
is like-
shoulder.
Yeah, you're like, oh my gosh, we're right on top of each other.
Oh yeah, it's one of those fucking anime
Whoa.
moments. There we go.
Things are getting spicy.
I literally was gonna say. I was hoping it was gonna happen again because earlier when the tower crashed, I fell on top of Reese. So it's like it just keeps happening. And Reese is a cyborg, so he has like no emotion. So it's like perfect. I mean,
Or
you
at
have
least that's
emotion.
what Mariah thinks.
Yes.
I also like to imagine that Mariah wasn't really drowning, so like she actually wasn't all that far deep in. She's like, oh, kind of sticks out her hand. It's like just a normal pull up. You're
It's
fine.
happening. It's beginning.
Beginning.
That's back at BD, right?
Yeah, unless you want to do a minor tie, but nothing else to really do. You could try to see what the fuck's happening on the other side of the room.
Yeah, is that perception?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh.
Excuse me.
Wow.
You can tell there's something glowing across the other side of the room.
What color is it?
Red. You can see it. You are
Okay,
looking at the room.
I know. I just wanted.
Well, it's 11, so hard to tell
I wanted to
the
hear you.
concealment of all the veins scattered throughout the room. But yeah, if that's everything, then BD.
Ibex, keep going. Same as before.
Back. These motherfuckers are going up
Alright.
goosebumps right now. Climb that.
Yes.
Ooh.
Passive perception, please.
Darkness.
Second. As it keeps going, it's another fucking straightaway.
Holy fuck, BD! I don't think we're
We're
getting
so
out
close.
of here. I'm getting so tired. I'm
Our
out
friends
of
are up
breath.
there.
I can't keep moving. Our friends.
The screams would stop if you were up there.
Tell them. BD,
coming.
tell them, Mark. Okay.
Is my quickest path to that chamber getting back in the water?
You trying to? Oh,
Yeah, we're
up through
done.
But where are you trying to get? Where BD and them are? Because they're underneath the board.
Yeah,
So right,
yeah.
see right here, it goes underneath it, the esophagus. So it's currently you only know of the connection right here, where they started leading upwards.
You would have to go back.
Okay. Yeah, basically.
You did see us climb up, dude. You're the only one who saw anybody. It's funny how you're fully knowledgeable, but we're sitting there at the fucking halfway to the top, and you're like, I'm going to go this way.
Yeah.
Well, it's mostly just meeting up to save space. But if I go over here,
Yes,
what would
yes.
that hallucinate?
So over here,
Dude, the kidney.
not the kidney.
Tanner, that's the cancer. It's known as the anus.
Let me move back over, find its description.
That's a testy.
Dude, the pee stored in there.
Don't get tested.
So this is do a medicinal or heal check, please. See how much you can go through. So you can tell
kill this.
that this is the spleen, and you can. There's not much to say about the room. It's just
The tastiest part of the
It
rubber.
has a nice bluish tint.
although towards the back you see a small passage that seems to be winding upwards.
Alright, so my move from here would have already taken up everything.
Here's something I forgot to mention.
But-
I should have mentioned this earlier. You can do a run action, which is basically a standard action included in your movement. So you move double your speed, but you can't do a standard action.
I thought about that, and I was also going to ask about the wording charge as well.
Getting extra bit.
You can't trade a
That's
minor
one.
for anything, but you can trade a standard for pretty much anything.
Right. It goes standard can be trained down for either a minor or movement, and then minors can be swapped out for like an extra bonus action. There's a hierarchy basically, but yeah. So you want to do 2 movements?
Yeah, that's good.
There he goes again.
3, 4, 5.
Uh,
And where is it at?
yeah.
Back
So
here?
you peek down the cavern a little bit, and you can see that there's a small passage leading back up with a little bit of light coming down through the cavern. And then off to the 2 sides inside, you see there's 2 passages, 2 additional passages that can be felt. But one is blocked by a dark energy, and the other with a blue arcane sigil.
Not a blue arcane sigil.
Like to do a history check on the arcane sigil.
Okay, yeah, that heal check you did when you entered the room, that's kind of like your passive perception of the roll, so that's not included. So you can do 1 more check.
Okay.
That's like.
Teach me about the Carrion Manor.
So you did a history check on what, the sigil?
On the sigil, yes.
You can tell from the design that it's simply just an archaic symbol, normally derived from the colors of magic consisting of blue, surprisingly. It's basically to say that you can tell that it's a warding sigil from House School of Blue. I don't know how to fucking describe.
Valerian Academy.
That's where it's like my homebrew stuff doesn't really have any inherent meaning into the world. It's just intellectual magic, I guess you could say, is how you would describe that. But, yeah, so
It looks like math.
They're blocked off. Yeah, it looks like school math.
Yeah, cool math.
Alright.
It just says coolmathgames.com and it's a highlight. It's like a highlight, like it's a hyperlink.
In the heart. What's hip hop happening, guys?
Oh, Reese,
Meanwhile,
you've already befriended one of those things. See what happens if we try to befriend that one.
Can we see it from here? I thought Evan said it was just a glow, so I'm assuming we have to like
Technically, you
approach it
can't
first.
see it yet, but
Then I will go first.
Okay, how do I go about approaching? Like, is there a
you can just it's kind
is there,
of like
water in front of
almost
me?
like monkey bars, all these veins, and then there's the red water below. That's what Mariah was just trapped in blood. So it's a moat consisting of veins
Okay.
scattered across almost like monkey bars.
I can go take a look.
Cool, just do
I'll,
either
you want me to do athletics or acting?
either one. That's basically like your
Okay.
choice for this one.
Okay.
I will follow.
You're just ready to jump back in, huh?
I mean, there's that strange glow.
He's learning a lot about internals since she doesn't have any.
You just should know your.
I'll do I think athletics is more.
Oh, you also.
Oh, he crits.
Why would you
Dun 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 dun
leave it to the athletic man
dun dun dun
so you don't get trapped again?
dun.
Honestly.
You, Tyree, at this moment, you can follow. There's a bridge that leads back up to this main vine, it's like the road, you could say. This part right here is connected to up here. As you can see a hole right underneath. See the hole?
Yep.
So if you want, you can go up onto the upper bridge platform that's above everything, basically.
I will do that.
Let's see. I was like here, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, so you're right on top of it. You pull off some of the veins that were wrapped around the creature, and inside the red embryo, you see a creature not unlike Marcus, although this time it seems totally inert.
Interesting. Why did this
Non-moving,
one approach
non-responsive.
us?
What happens when I touch it?
Uh, that vein technically doesn't exist. I didn't notice that, so you can't approach from the bridge.
Gotcha.
This is just kind of like HUD space, so technically it'd be like over here, deep in the everything. I'm sorry.
Give him back. Can I try to talk to Marcus? Like see, I don't know, try
Talk to
connect with
Marcus.
him to see what. Like,
as
can I
you
do
look
like a
into his
arcane
shoulder-
check maybe?
No, I like the idea of talking to him. See if he talks.
Yeah, so as you look over your shoulder and look at Marcus, you can tell there's a knowing look in his eye, as if you already have a small semblance of understanding with each other. And if you talk to him, he seems to respond, even though he doesn't really understand what you're saying.
Does he march?
He non-verbally responds, like shaking his head yes and shit.
Yeah, he
will
responds
point
to your
at
words. He knows
the
you're
red
trying to
familiar, and then I will point at him at the same time, and then I'll do like the Spider-Man double point,
Do the same?
and then nod my head. Same,
Marcus
but not same.
Same. Marcus looks back in between you and your gestures and the creature and the orb, and he looks curious, but he gives a slow nod.
All right.
They're the same thing.
Same thing.
So yeah, what? Ty, you did a double move to get up there, I guess. Or you basically have like moved there, but
Is this another way out?
Yes, it's
no, this is actually an enclosed capsule.
Chamber.
Unless you try to go through one of the arteries, which I probably wouldn't suggest, but it really just throws you on the circulatory route if you try to go through any of the tubes.
Perhaps we should return to where we came. But we'll keep
all
this
right.
little guy. Can we
Guess we're back.
move the little guy? Can we grab him, or is he like a stone? Like, is he like into the wall or something?
Yeah, the orb seems like you can't break it. It's exceptionally hard and smooth almost, but it still seems like it's still made of like liquid. So it's like an exceptionally hard embryo that you can't break and it's not responding on.
So we wouldn't be able to just pick him up and take him with us.
You could, but you'd have to make like a 19 or a 20 on strength.
I'll try for it as long as I can.
Go for it. You only did one check and a movement, so you're good. Can't find footing.
reasonably heavy.
Around. Blood
These are way
everywhere.
heavier than they look.
All right. So then back up the esophagus. We got the climbers.
I guess it's gonna be me again first on duty.
Yes. I'm here to support you.
Okay.
Oh. Hunt, you can roll. I'm just gonna tell Tanner. You can use your surges out of combat. So if you want to heal that damage that you took, you can just like
Whoa.
use 2 surges. Pull
I
out.
must maintain my concentration for now.
Ugh.
He rolled a good one. Can he just be done?
You rolled a kill. He can move twice his movement for free.
Oh shit. Okay, I just moved 6. Can I have my passive perception?
Yep, let me get there, let me get ready. And then bring up a description real quick. Second. Alright.
Okay, great. BD! I found
Yes.
the top! We've done it! Alright, so now I'm just gonna slowly encroach over here to 3. I have 3 more moves, but I want to just kind of like look in the hallway a little bit if I can.
Okay, so looking down in that direction,
Yes.
you can see it connects back down to the rest of the circulatory that you had,
It looks like we have a quick way back if we need one.
up and down.
1, 2, 3.
Okay,
That'll be
1
the end.
second. Let me show you what you see. Oh god, it's wickety wonking out. One second. Yeah, there we go. It's a big reveal, I guess you could say, because it's the mouth.
Whoa!
Natural light shines through a series of densely packed, curved white and yellow columns ahead of you. The fleshy pink floor undulates slightly. Then it hits. You're in the Tarrasque's mouth. Its tongue curls backward and sways side to side, almost wary of your presence. You're not in combat. It just Tarrasque recognizes there's something in its mouth, and it's like almost searching.
I just want to
you try
like
to-
let the wind flow through my hair for a second and look at the sunlight.
You can
We
see
gotta kill
Kratos
him.
and Geralt fighting on the other side.
Like through the teeth, just like shades of
Right.
white.
As he's opening up his mouth, fighting down. And you can also see beginning of a passage leading upward.
Okay, I didn't do any standard action. Can I do one more check?
Right, sure.
Yes, I would like to do a perception check to see if there's any weak points in the Tarrasque's mouth that maybe like I can get it to open its mouth if I like irritated it.
You want to open its mouth?
Yes, I want to like. I'm trying to think of like, you know, like I'm trying to put together maybe there's like an ulcer or something like that that I could just like annoy the fuck out of, and just say to hi to Geralt and Kratos.
So the first thing you notice with your perception is, of course, the battered nature of the inside of the mouth.
Yes, I
Although
can see that.
it seems like it has, even though the creature can regenerate everywhere, it doesn't regenerate inside its mouth. It's not.
Oh,
It's not that it's there's any weak points here per se. It's just one of the weakest spots of the Tarrasque when it comes
most
to
exposed.
and then in the corner you actually notice.
A chamber. I see that.
Or did you notice the bow? Your perception did.
Oh,
Boom.
is that what I? So that's just a wheel, right? Like a ship wheel.
You guys stuck in his
Yeah, but it's supposed to be a bow in my
Bow.
description. That's whenever I first made it.
I'm just gonna look at it and be like, huh?
Yeah, it's just a normal long bow. So if you want it, you can go try and grab it. But just
I'll
for
do that after my next one, I think.
just for reference, it seems like you can approach normally, but if you try to get close, then the tongue will be able to interact with you. But right here is free space, basically, so you can go in without disturbing. Just letting you know for next turn or whatever.
Okay, I'm gonna approach the bow and try to get a hold of it and then go here.
You did one move, and then you did another check.
Yeah, I don't think I can, right?
No, you're
Okay.
stopped right here, I think it was. Wherever you
Yes, that's fine. Alright, I passed my
Cool.
turn.
CD.
All right.
Line up. Oop, oop, yep, oop. Oop. You wanna do, not try
Yeah.
another roll?
Yes,
You got
please.
more?
Can I just do another athletics?
Yeah. It's basically an all-in-one roll. Like, the athletics is part of moving.
Yes.
Ah,
They're not up.
BD!
Freedom!
Look, man, I think
Where
we
are
found
they?
the mouth. What if we... Oh, no, they're not
What?
here, dude. But what I'm thinking is that maybe we can use this as kind of like a hub point. We could put the teleporter up here and just keep it up here and then go back down for them.
Maybe. I was thinking about tossing it back down. Only.
I was thinking about that same
Only if we
thing,
need to.
dude.
For now, let's just. I need to catch my breath.
Let's
Can
figure
I
out what's
just,
going on here
I
first,
don't
I
have any
guess.
more move. I'm thinking about moving here to peer down there, but I can wait if I need to.
No, that's
Two.
fine. You did a big
Heck
nice
yeah,
rolls for
bro.
your athletic stuff.
What's this?
So let me reveal this. And while I'm doing that, Tanner, take away 2 of your surges and fully
Okay.
heal yourself.
Hey, what's that mean?
And
What's
your
that?
character sheet. You
What
will
do you
go to your hit points, and you will heal
no,
up.
click on your token. You can edit the numbers
I'm done.
above your token, and that's what I'm talking about. But you can also
Yeah.
obviously do it in the sheet as well.
The hell's that?
Who knows? You'll find out next time. Wait a minute. Back to Tolomar. Looking down the corridor.
So, can I do a perception check to see how I might dispel the shadow
It'd
passage?
be an arcana to see if you can try to interact with it.
Okay. I figured it'd be one of the two. Alright, we'll do that first. 'Cause I'm obviously not getting through the magic
Okay,
barrier.
using your minor.
What? It looks like it landed on both 6 and 9.
Hmm.
I
It's
know,
fucking
right?
rather weird.
60 shit. So
60.
while you do have a firm grasp of the general understanding of it, you don't have any clue on how to interact with it directly. You can tell it's made of dark ethereal energy, but it's outside of your wheelhouse besides that.
So I got turned back again, is what you're telling me.
Well, there's the 2 passages, and then there's a 3rd one leading upwards, and that has a sunlight bleeding in.
Okay, well, yeah, let me leave his asshole there.
You're
Happening.
going to the third one?
Yeah, wherever
Okay,
up is up.
give me your character.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
You find yourself in the core of the Tarrasque.
I smell the musk of my comrades. They were here recently.
Does anyone explore the lung
Yeah,
tunnel?
there were tapeworms in there.
Yeah, that's where Mariah and Reese found themselves after the tower crash.
Alright, and then
So that's your move going up,
I guess
and then you have a standard action left.
yeah,
Trade to what have you.
so
You could
What's
trade it to do a move or what have you, that's all.
yeah, so at this point, looks like they have the sinus passage up there.
Hmm.
I don't know if it goes up to the top of the skull or something, and then towards the bottom, we're all gonna need to convene on soon. But I don't know if it's worth my time to like go up there when they're already in the skull. Did you guys place the teleporter?
No, BD's still holding it. He's holding both the teleporter stone and the communicator that teleports to the stone.
Huh. Well, I know how. BD, it might just be a
Well,
good idea to leave one of the stones down into there. Maybe it'll just end up with one of them. I mean, think about it. We're here at the top. They're down there for sure.
My natural affinity for cranial architecture brings me forward and I make another move. Towards
There he goes, my man's.
Damn, he's in the water.
Yeah, but he's got a down current.
Are you going in the circulatory system? Like you can stand here and look
Wait,
up
so
the chamber. You could see him standing up there potentially.
okay. Well, I'm out of actions,
Yeah.
but next turn,
an adventure kit rope that may cover it. Was
50
it
feet.
5 feet per block? So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The rope's
Don't
too
worry,
short.
I have an idea. Yeah.
We can
Yes.
teleport.
We're just gonna drop it.
Just drop it. All right.
All right, guys, what's happening in the heart?
Da 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 da. Dong.
Well, we're going back. I think I'm gonna use.
Man, you guys are so close to seeing each other. Like if Tolmok stayed in the heart or in the core while you guys ran over, but now
Isn't that funny how it works? Pretty funny.
You gotta play a hand barber style.
if this wasn't obvious, this is partly an exercise of why you shouldn't split the party up. But
I think it's
So
fine.
can we just like walk
No,
out
it's
to
fine.
here and then that's like all of our actions, or because it is like quite a distance?
you could,
I think
well,
I'm 12. I think I'm 12. It's hard to see the grid lines of what that is. But I was like right here.
so you would have been on the bridge here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's
Where's
exactly
all
where you could end up right there if you're doing the
Do I
run.
see Talabog?
From there, actually, yeah, you would have seen him.
Oh, thank God someone else is here.
So I'm like on this like vein. Do I have to like jump and then walk, or?
Yeah, so athletics to get back up here, and then you could do 2 moves if you get back up.
Okie dokie.
It's like the agility.
Oop, oop, oop.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh. Guys, we're not
What
on
do I-
pace.
Do I just donk my head, or?
No, you made it. This is DM.
No, you made it.
Okay, I'll take damage though.
I'm
right?
having
Like,
plenty of
say I
fun
bumped
right
my
now.
head.
Oh,
Ah, dude, fucking Marcus, get out of here.
Mark.
Throw him.
Alright, I bonked my head, I guess. How much damage should I take? If
Take
that's
3 damage for forcing yourself out of there violently. Oh my goodness.
Alright, can I walk still, or am I like slightly dazed?
You technically have, well, the one, yeah, you'll lose your minor action, or sorry, your move, your standard bleh. So you can do 1 move.
6.
Okay, I will
So
walk.
you 6. I walkie. And Mariah, did you want to show up?
Yeah, I said that what I said, and then I'm like, where are the others?
What the heck is this?
Hey,
They have ascended to a
Tolomok,
higher
I just donked my
plane.
head.
He also has a creature following him now.
Oh yeah, his name's Marcus. There's like
You
a
guys
red
see
one
the
down
red
there too. I don't know if.
What happened?
What's up?
Is the map red for
No.
anybody else?
No.
Other than
Why
all the
me?
red.
Everything's
Besides, like,
red right
all
now.
red.
You're cursed.
No, I'm talking like a red filter.
Oh no.
Hey, wait away. That was Tolomok messing with his
Nice.
range. Or his board. Alright, just don't freak me out, you scared me.
I mean,
Okay.
I use my standard, and I don't have like a minor, so yeah, this is as far as I go.
No, you can talk as a free action.
Yeah, I asked where everyone was.
I have
Well,
spoken.
you
He has
see
not
Tolomok.
replied.
He just looks at you dead, man.
I also mentioned that Reese has a.
He's just
creature
staring
following
at
him.
Marcus
Yeah,
and
and I
if he
said,
can harvest his brain.
There's another one down there, but it's red. I don't know if that
Lizards are
means
related
anything.
to birds. Wonder if he has a magnet skull.
Are you with us?
He's dead.
Maybe he got taken away.
The baby stuff.
He's looking.
Moving.
Oh, you're talking
Yeah,
about the
yeah, yeah.
room
We're
right
talking
here.
about how you're staring at Mariah.
They're
Just
in
dead
the room
face.
trying to get your attention.
We're talking
like
to you, having a full
acting
conversation,
in-
looking at us.
Both in-game and IRL.
I have zero.
That's hilarious.
Where are the others, Jake?
I can see them up this canal just ahead. They're going to drop the beacon to give us an easy thoroughfare. Afterwards, we can beam together and head toward the
Oh, by
southern
the
route.
way,
What do you
I made
mean,
a
beacon?
friend.
Yeah, he has a friend.
His name is Marcus, and there's another one inside.
It was in this like little cocoon.
It's red. I don't know if it's anything
I
different.
love
And it's
how-
also the same.
He's another Marcus.
Do you guys plan on taking that northernmost passage?
I guess. I don't know where else to go.
Tanner, you got it.
So,
Oh, that was Reed doing something. Okay, sorry. I thought that was your athletics roll.
yeah, I wanna toss the teleporter receiver down the canal. Do you want me to roll something for how accurate that is, or can you just give it to us?
It's not
Wait, the
going anywhere.
receiver?
Yeah, so there's two
Yeah.
stones, right?
Yes.
The communicator stone that you communicate with Geralt also can teleport to the second stone, which is otherwise just a normal, you know.
Tanner wants
They're-
his red dragon.
They're pyramid shaped, right?
They're pyramids. They're technically based off the ones in
I know what you're talking about, though. They're
Divinity
Pathfinder?
2. In Divinity 2, which is loosely based on Pathfinder, they have teleporting link stones like that. Yeah, you can teleport, but it's two ways. This is only one way. But yeah, so he throws it down,
Alright.
and Tolomak, you can.
Before you
Yeah.
guys come down here, do you want to check out
Yeah, I do.
the northern
Hey,
passage on the head?
I mean, BD, why don't you just leave the receiver with me and then you head back down?
Well, there's two rooms. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna check out.
I don't
I'm
trust
going
that
to-
BD. I don't trust.
You check that. I'll
here-
check down here.
Hold
We'll
on.
leave the receiver here?
If
Hold
either
on,
of us get in
everybody.
trouble,
Hold
I'll
on.
come running, tackle you, bear hug you, teleport
Okay.
you down. All right.
Okay. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
fine, sure. Teleport us
Can I
down.
suggest-
Just,
And I suggest I will allow you to make a what am I thinking of? A type of tightrope from connecting this route, like it's above the stream itself, and you guys will be able to shimmy up it.
okay.
And if it,
A
and if
scripted
you,
event.
yeah, and if you establish it, it's basically like a shortcut.
I do that.
Do we just like
I feel like
mark it with this?
We'll
Wouldn't that end the turns too? So we can, since we're all
right.
together.
I'm trying to get all five of you
Okay.
up there,
Good.
so everybody
good.
can work.
I
more
do
or less
that.
a group. Okay, so all we need is a nice bow shot from Hunter to set up the set it
Okay.
up.
I'm gonna use my bow.
Yeah.
I extend my staff into the water, anticipating your shot.
Yeah, it didn't need much. Anything above a 10 would have made it. So it goes down and sinks into the opposite side, right next to the branching paths. And then all three of you, if you so choose, can head up there immediately.
Check out
something
this
I wanna
creature that Reese has.
Whoa, that is sick, man. Where'd you get that?
Well, Reese
Oh,
is
Reese
still down.
didn't come up yet.
There it comes.
It's slowly.
I'm coming. Alright.
Whoa, what is that?
All right,
Name is Marcus.
everybody convenes in the mouth.
There's
Wow.
a red one down there too that we couldn't talk to, but this one ran right up to me.
Hello, Marcus.
He doesn't talk. He just nods.
I see. That's really interesting.
Maybe if one of you go talk to the other one, it will approach you.
Maybe. Yours looks a little strange being all white. It looks like it's just a little flesh mound.
Hey, don't talk about them like that.
We should start from the top down.
Have you guys figured anything out?
Yeah, so there's this little passage over here that I'm gonna try out here. Evan, I think we're gonna do like the all together now since we're back together. Yep.
Jake, with the what's it called? Why do you have a an area of effect around you? Why'd you turn?
He do not, Evan. Just for you, he do.
Why? That's so weird. Anyways, go into your character. Thank you for turning it off. Yeah, you just have a circle around you. I mean, you guys will see it in the footage, but at one point his area of effect just covered the entire screen. I didn't know what the fuck was happening. Anyways,
all right, guys, let's see what's up here.
Yes. So, so you guys are all entering, right?
Yeah. Except for maybe BD. BD, are you doing something else?
No, we're exploring.
Basically, just figure out which squares you guys are occupying. Before
This will be fine right now.
Yeah. Okay, so, as you, let's see, as you enter the room, you are people within 10 feet within the room are subjected to an attack, being hit by phlegm coming out, because this is the saliva gland. And so, everybody, just you two actually, currently, Ibex and Reese, need to make a dex check to see if they get past the mucus flying at them. Ibex dodges under, ducks his head under the blast, and Reese steps to the side, and the blast goes past through the mouth, and you see it go past the teeth as it hits Kratos. Kratos' shield.
It's his bald fucking head.
So the actual description for this room reads, this chamber stretches around 70 feet to the back wall. Ooze, pus, and slime cover the entirety of the area. Concentrations of fungus and vines grow thicker towards the back of the room, where a soft green glow emits from under a buried pile of flora. And so I actually used a bog creeper for the vines, just like to quickly.
Oh, I see that. It's cool.
It's not an actual creature. Don't get too scared. However, your passive perception tells you that you're not alone, although you don't see any creatures in the room. And I'm not talking about the green boy. I'm just talking about you sense a secondary presence.
I want to call out to my friends. Everybody, be careful coming in here. I don't think we're alone.
I'll probe with my emitter.
I'll activate my thermal vision.
So what? You're just throwing it out into the room to see if something happens?
Yeah, I'm trying to trigger it like Morgan's shackles.
Okay, so where would you be throwing it from? Because you can't like throw it infinite.
Yeah. So, let's go ahead and make my standard.
I'm going to say I don't know actually how this works. I'm surprised I don't. Normally there's like a range for items, but for this one, did I write anything down? I don't think I wrote a range down. Did I?
I mean, there's like the range of engagement, which is like 1 square around it each time.
No, but his ability, he's throwing out one of his artificer powers, and I can't remember if we put down...
the next time an ally in the affected square is attacked with a basic ranged attack, prevent that attack. So whatever square it's on.
See if like it sets anything off.
Okay.
But let me check if we wrote a range.
Can I do it? My standard move range at this corner here.
It's burst 5 is the range I put. So Up to 5 squares away.
So, right here, then it's basically the tunnel of the chamber. The mouth of it.
It hits the ground and nothing really happens, although the emitter, of course, is set up. But otherwise, no reaction.
All right, so that should prevent any projectiles from hitting us. We can
Great.
probe a little deeper.
Still haven't done a active perception roll on the room, by the way.
I
Yes.
was waiting to get into like the middle of the room.
Hiya! Active
Normally
perception
you
check.
could, like, oh yeah, that's
Oh.
a great roll. Everybody stop moving. Nobody move their characters.
Okay, we're not moving.
So you notice that there must be a creature basically right on top of you, or at the very least, your friends are certainly walking into something along the lines of a trap. And you call out them, and at your reaction to tell them to stop, it seems like the creatures that were watching you also respond improper. So
Dun, 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 dun.
the walls themselves start to gather until you see 4 cubes made of saliva traveling towards you. Off the walls themselves. It's an invisible creature. They were the walls themselves, basically.
It's the invisible gnome taking new form.
One initiative.
It's
Roll for
time.
initiative.
What were you doing, Keith?
I was just gonna ask if, hold on, let me get to my initiative in a second.
Yep.
I was just gonna ask, like, how we decided
Piss poor.
my perception check would work. Like, my thermal vision, like, is it just part of my normal vision, or does it count with, like, perception as well? So say I do a perception check, right? And I get, like, a bad roll. Does my thermal vision still work for, like, I don't know how you incorporated that, so that's why I'm, like, asking.
That basically equate to if you try to see something with your thermal vision as part of a perception check, and you do really bad on that roll, it's kind of like your hardware is glitching out.
Okay, cool. So I just wanted to know, like, if I had to roll for it, because, like, this whole time when we were, like, throwing emitters, and I was like, can I not just see if there are life forms down there? You know, that's why I was asking.
Okay. No, not in that sense. They don't produce heat because this entire room is heat, right? Everything around this entire
So it's kind of like fogged a little bit.
or you're inside a fucking living
Right.
Yeah, you're kind of disoriented.
Gotcha.
Oh,
So much
wrong.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to ask without,
That
like,
sounds-
stopping the play, so that's why I whispered it. Alright.
Cool. Thank you.
You're up first.
I think I'm first.
Yeah.
Ah,
So
unless the other
You know
four,
what
they
time
have
it
to
is,
roll their
boys.
initiative, I guess. It's time.
no, they almost caught you by surprise and had a surprise round, but no.
Oh, that
so
would suck.
because you notice them first, and you guys get to see them forming, you basically have a surprise round on them.
Oh,
so
sick.
Everybody gets to take their turn as is, and they're just at the end.
All right, Reese.
You know what
Show us
time
what
it
you're
is,
made of.
baby. Bum, bum, bum. The gate of battle has been opened.
Oh my god.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm trying to move out. My God, Marcus, please, Marcus.
Marcus, don't do
1, 2,
this to me,
3,
not
4,
now.
5, 6, 7, 8. I think. No, well, you know, let's go this one. And I'm gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, so it does hit, and 16 actually immediately kills it.
Nice
So-
shot.
Alright, I
And here I
will
was gonna
describe
flank
what Reese, he sprung down like a loaded spring.
Yeah, how
like
do
a
you-
loaded spring, and like Raiden jumped at him and just like punched him into oblivion. Exploded
jelly.
him.
Fuck that jello up. Bam.
All right, is that the end of your turn, Reese?
It's full discipline, so that's all I got.
Awesome. I'm going to designate this one as my quarry. I'm gonna take that one. And then I'm gonna use my move action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm going to use harrying attack on.
It's my favorite attack of yours, easily. Just attack
Okay, so
twice.
first one on this one, and then I'm gonna use my second attack on this one back here. And I'm gonna
Alright.
apply the extra damage to the one on that I did first. So I gotta roll one more d8.
You're closest, so you get the extra little 1 for the attack.
Yes. Oh, that's a pretty bad damage roll for that d8.
Okay, so they both hit their targets, although neither of them are actually killed. They're just, you leave a clear hole through both of them. You can see straight to the other side. And even though the creature has no face, you can tell that it's been affected. And these creatures are now actually bloody.
Oh yeah, let me shift my 3 squares. 1,
Look, bloody cube.
1, 2, 3.
Blood.
Can I passively perceive this thing?
Yeah, you don't even have to do a perception roll because you're only like 10 feet away.
Yeah, passive.
Yeah, so you were like right here, right? You're just
Yeah.
like, that's you moving for fun.
I'm just
Okay.
shifting there. I just want to call out to my friends and hey, I think it's one of these other things too. This one's green. Just like Marcus.
You turn your attention back towards the orb, and you can tell that it's already growing radiant towards your presence. And the
Ooh.
creature inside, its eyes flitter open with the celestial light, and they look towards you. And you can see it push its hands up against the glass as it starts reacting. And lo and behold, it pops out. And he immediately, let me get rid of his aura. Pop out. Lap. He's born.
Ah-ha-ha!
And wait a second. How does he still have a aura? I turned it off.
If you made it 0, delete
0,
the 0.
right. I knew that. I'm a big fool. Cool. And he obviously immediately takes notice of you and jumps on your head.
Huh. Does seem like our theory was right. Seems like there's one of these for each one of us. Weird.
And you should be able to control it now.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck. It can be kind of annoying.
I shall name you Romuel.
Romuel. Obviously, you guys are still in combat, though, but whose turn is it now? Are you done, Frank?
Yes, I'm done.
Alright, and then...
Didn't you have the turn order?
Believe it's
Mariah
Mariah.
would be next. Or... wait,
For BD.
Did we both roll the same?
no.
No, Mariah, BD, and
Sorry, I forgot, we can add turns. There's a turn order.
Oh
thing.
yeah. When we roll our initiative, we can like have that little pop up.
But I can sort it, I can still add you to it and then just
Yes.
sort it manually. So let me just do it real quick.
That shit is the best.
I look at it now. There we go. Oh god.
There's so many BDs.
Not in order. Oh.
I don't know how to get rid of them.
Nice.
Hold on.
So many
Remove
BDs.
it all.
Holy shit.
Add
It
turn.
looked fine for me. That was
So
weird.
you guys can see that.
I'll read them off to you, Evan. BD got
Hold on.
7.
I still have to add them
It's
on.
Mariah next.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Everybody.
Yes.
At least from like the turn order looked fine to me, and then it swapped to what it's going up to now. So.
And yeah, he's just adding the turns. We're gonna put the initiative in.
Okay, starting with BD.
Yes, BD has 7. Tolomak has 3.
Oh god.
Reese has
Mariah had a
17.
9, so it's Mariah next.
17. And 9.
Ibex had 13.
13. Okay, and then I just have to move around.
Yep.
Okay, we're good.
Nice.
So, Mariah.
Okay. Blunder. Oh wow.
Make him blundin'. Looks like you're
He
blundering.
definitely blundered.
Hmm. Although the gelatinous creature doesn't have much to say in terms of intelligence, the effect doesn't, or perhaps because of its stupidity, it doesn't understand what you're trying to do, and the attack does not hit. Anyone hurt still? Doesn't look good. All right, you're done, Ty?
Yes. If I move, that does provoke attack.
Does it hurt still, like damage?
Or is that
I
not,
have the.
or is that not a thing in 4E?
I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna attack this guy.
Is attack of opportunities a thing
I
in
believe so.
4E?
Absolutely.
Yes.
You already had some last session, and that's why we set up the basic attacks.
Oh, did you do the
I set
basic
one up
attacks?
for. Yeah, they should be there.
Yeah,
I don't know if I did yours. I can't remember. You're the-
It's pretty easy to set up, just at will, whatever the ability versus defense is. Weapon 1, weapon 1. 1,
Yeah.
weapon 1.
I'll try to set it up right now while we do
I
this.
swing at the cube on the left for 9 damage. Sorry, on the right.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that you
Okay.
swung.
He
Yep.
swings his balls.
He swung, and away he goes. Blapped into infinity and beyond. And then, anything else, Tanner?
That is it for me.
Oh. Tolomak.
These floating Euclidean shapes are an affront to nature. It's time to kill them. I can't look one in front of me. That shot.
Which one did you hit? The bloodied one?
Yeah.
You want to describe how it gets blapped? Just another evisceration.
Lightning crackles through its plastic skin as it starts to boil, much like overcooked brain.
Like a microwave yellow cube.
It's ruptured everywhere.
Hear
Alright,
Mario reverb fart sound effect.
He's fucking freaking out. Blast everybody away. It's his turn now. Although, since this is looking like a desperate fight for him, I'm
Oh
going
yeah,
to
we gotta just roll our highest dex.
everybody roll. So everybody
Roll.
just roll their best modifier from their attribute scores. So whatever your best strength, dex, whatever. Not skills though, but attribute. Cool,
1 second.
cool. Guys,
I accidentally edited
Look like closing in.
previous power instead of making new one. Give me 2 seconds. Best attribute, right?
yeah, the DC for this was only like 5, and you like half of you are supposed to get over that, and of course you did. So you just surround him and fucking start just feeding his shit in, just mercilessly. He doesn't even have a chance to react.
Without even thinking, I want to just like motion to BD to teleport us down.
And that was a fucking ace
What about
victory, guys.
what about that other room?
We still have that one room.
Let's go!
Yes, you guys are right. Actually, we do. Free space rooms. Transport.
What's down there?
What is in there?
What the fuck is that?
Raid!
A chest.
Dude, what the fuck is this?
Someone make a heal roll.
A what?
A what world?
One of these, boys.
One of these puppies. Check them.
I shot big.
Alright, so both. I just meant to train people technically, although to identify the room, you don't have to be trained, let's say that. Just to identify your general direction. But yeah, so you guys are able to tell that this is, well, first, the chamber has a crude triangular shape, of course. A mixture of garbage, half-chewed creatures, and even treasures litter the fleshy floors of this organ. You obviously
Uvula.
a locked chest, and someone else in the room. Specifically, this is the crop. The crop of a creature is the pocket where they will, store digested foods. Most normally avians, as Tolmok knows.
What the fuck is that?
What?
What the fuck is that thing?
I was about to get to that. I was explaining the crop. The crop is, because that's like what this is
What
the
fuck
bird
is
food.
that?
Okay, I'll read the description. Jesus Christ.
I can't get my eyes off of it.
Stuck in goop towards the back, you notice the upper torso of a pixie sticking out. She is unconscious and alive, although barely.
Oh, that's terrible. That's a fucking foul sight. She's just treated as garbage to this organism.
Alright, what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna check out the chest.
Backs away.
The chest is sturdily locked. It is a
Damn.
stronghold chest made of exceptionally high quality metals.
All right, to the Pixie.
I
Alright.
want to hit the
That's
chest.
enough for the chest, dude. You absolutely can, Tanner.
No.
Open!
Oh god, it's a Dark Souls chest. It's gonna turn to fucking garbage.
It's gonna turn trash.
Spank it, and it vents in on one of the corners.
Nice job,
You hear
Tanner.
a popping sound from the side.
Yes. I throw it open. Well, what are the goods?
It ain't open. It's just
I heard you
dented.
say it's made a popping sound and opened.
Right. Something inside
Nice.
broke. Wait.
You absolutely can, Tanner. Hello, Pixie. We're here to help.
She's unconscious.
Wait.
He can't hear you.
Rude.
Okay, I would like to use a heal
Biggest
check
thing is,
on her.
Did you just try to smash that chest? Is that what happened?
I wanted to break it open.
Oh. Huh.
See if I can rouse her to wakefulness.
You can tell that there isn't any waking her. She's simply dehydrated, malnourished. The only thing that could save her at this point is a true and proper healing.
Ah.
Can I use my infusion bombs?
You absolutely can, because that is like a portable healing surge, so you could throw that on her.
Okay.
Alright, so that's your second one though, so no more EBs for you.
Yeah, I used the first one and then the second one.
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
Good uses for both, even though the first one didn't end up turning.
Cool. So you throw it on top of her, and as the red ooze seeps over her, you can immediately tell that there's some restoration on her skin, some inner vitalization, and she wakes up out of her rouse. And although she's groggy, do you guys leave her stuck in there, or are you pulling her out?
We're pulling her
Pull her
out.
out.
Of course.
Yeah.
What are the odds if we teleport down while touching her, she comes with us?
What if only her
Then it's
torso
fine.
does? What if part of the Tarrasque
I'm
comes
okay with
too?
that.
Oh my god.
What if that's
I don't like that idea.
Let's just go put the. wait a minute, let's just go put the teleporter in the Tarrasque's brain and then just teleport it somewhere else.
This guy gets it.
So you pull her out into the center of the room. You can see the pocket that she left behind. And as she wakes up out of her sleep and she notices the 5 of you surrounding around her, and she says, "Oh, what the? Thank you. How long have I been out? You must be another team. Those rugged 2 sent it after me, right? Well,
Yes.
I certainly don't know where Graham and Leon are, but I hope they're still all right. I know it's too much to ask, but could I accompany you until we're out of here?"
I don't know if that's safe for you. There is a way that we could probably get you out through the mouth, though, or something. I mean, you did just you were just stuck in the gullet of a giant dinosaur.
May I ask how you got inside here the first time? Because we got in through a tower, being like launched into the Tarrasque. How did you guys?
Oh, that sounds mighty similar to how those 2 brutes forced us in last time.
Oh, they do this to many of us, huh?
Is
They
there
must have a lot of powers lying around. Dilapidated toward the Nar coast, of course. There's many from their ruined nation still left over.
Alright, let's see if we can get the rest of these guys out and then get out of here ourselves. I don't think this Tarrasque is going to tolerate us in its body much long. Who knows, maybe we'll start alerting the immune response.
So
I
she
did see a
accept
white blood.
her follow with you.
I did see a white blood cell. Just because.
Oh, good. Well, let's hope we don't alarm any more of the system and actually just get done what we need to get done.
The Pixie tells you her name is Almyra. I'm guessing you guys accept that. Anyway, her name is Almyra, and she says that the chest currently in the room is actually the one that her and her party had brought in as provisional supplies. Although she can't get into it because it's locked and the key is on one of her fellow travelers, she does tell you that it's a decently simple lock to pick, if not pry.
Does anyone have tools?
Can I try to pick it?
Actually, Mr. Tolomok over here, if I remember correctly, you're trained
It's
in
not
dungeoneering.
dungeoneering, it's dexterity, I'm pretty sure. You need like tools and
This
everything.
is true.
For thievery.
There's a thieving skill
Well,
guy.
thieving's
Yeah,
like more
thievery.
like actually like
I don't know if I got
thieving.
thievery.
This isn't really thieving, it's just lockpicking.
It's part of the skill.
Okay, so I could do it, but there's
Do
not
we
a
need
way
tools to do it though, or no?
adventure.
No, Thieves' Tools gives you a modifier.
Okay.
That's all.
Anybody have a good amount of it? I can do it with a
I mean,
plus.
I have a decent one too. We can all just try it if we're just gonna share this stuff anyway.
I already tried.
I do not have these tools.
Oh, I didn't even check. Oh wow. That's,
I mean, I can like try to get it open with a shirt.
Open.
So Ibex is fiddling around with the lock, and he hears one of the tumbles going off from inside.
Nice.
So it seems, even though it's a little bit looser, it's certainly not entirely unlocked. So you might need a secondary check. Of course, Reese comes over and
This is with
handedly
a
helps out.
shuriken in hand.
And
I don't know if that would help. I'm trying to stick the shuriken in the lock.
no, but I like the idea. I would have given you +2.
Well, stop standing over there and get over here and help me. Looks like it's open.
And so it pops open, and inside, Almyra explains her contents, of which she tells you you're more than welcome to its contents. The first is 5 red potions. They're just health potions. So each of you can have one. It is a 1d6 potion that you can use as a minor to heal. So
Okay, hold on one second.
pretty self-explanatory. Just everybody
Oh,
head
just
into your
have them.
inventory and add 1d6 potion minor. Everybody good?
You said 1d6.
Yeah,
potion
1d6 potion minor. You could say HP potion if you need to remember, but minor action potion, heal 1d6, yada yada.
Just turned into a power.
Yeah, so each of you get one of those potions. There's an everlasting torch that Almyra takes because she doesn't have complete night vision like most of you, or dark vision, I should say, a version of it. And so she needs it to see. And then there's also 5 vials in there, and she explains that they're enchanted vials that they used to collect samples because they were also on a journey from their homeland to do an ecological survey was her reason. And so she gives each of you one of these vials as well. Basically what it is everybody has a container that can hold almost any liquid or object. And these are just the best flask you could ask for, basically.
One flask of holding.
Yeah, basically. And she tells you that you could even start here. The saliva coating the walls of the crop would be a decent slowing mechanic, as it is a magical saliva that actually slows down creatures very well. So you could use that, maybe spread it somewhere else. It doesn't break if you throw it, it just releases its contents. So it is basically a reusable flask that you could use for many a purpose.
Well, thank you. It is time to go save the friends.
Alright, so everybody has their potion and their flask. And how do you guys want to get out of here?
Let's teleport.
Back down. If everybody wants to teleport. They take full of BD. Everybody takes puts a hand on BD and teleport back to the core.
2 seconds and that in my flask.
Oh yeah, Reese.
What's up?
Oh yes, the other.
Yeah,
we have to go
yeah,
check out the
some other
other
guy.
little dude.
Yeah, Reese. What did you say there was a red thing?
I
Red.
shall take
We got a
you to
green
the
thing now, so we know how these things react.
Please
Follow
do.
me. Evan, do you want to count this as turns, or we all just want to walk in there?
Don't worry about it. We're doing it all together right now.
There he
Free
is.
roll.
You can see him down. That's him.
Here he is.
Wow, look at him. Who's the lucky duck?
Immediately at your approach, already from overhead, you see the dragon start, or not the dragon, you know, the being. You can tell that it's one of your presences, and although it can't get out, it seems to be clawing at its side as if it got stuck trying to get out, and it's fervently looking at PD.
BD, I think this one's yours.
I don't want it.
No?
What even the fuck are they?
I'm not sure yet, but like obviously they care about like our thing going on, whatever that might be. I mean, it's like think of it as more loot.
I slide down and get it.
Do a all right. Didn't
3
need
is
much.
13, the biggest dick is.
All right. You go down and help it emerge, and it comes out of its. Oh, let me delete that. Comes out of its cocoon, and immediately jumps on you and sniffles up around your neck. Don't hurt him too much. Here you go, Tim.
Here's like a little banger.
You hear him go, and then he disappears.
Oh my god. All right, back to the core. All right, let's see here. Come on, guys. Wait a minute. Tillamook, where did you end up going after all this?
I found myself against two passages I
Interesting.
could not open. One inside with a cryptic blue message, and another covered by an impenetrable black
Well, I'm
stone.
sure we could find a way if we're all together and put our heads together on it. And maybe that blue message is something to do with those Pixie's friends.
I agree, astral being. Let's
Indeed.
make our way.
I know that I know that Leon and Graham were separated away, got separated away deeper down the digestion tract, but I don't know exactly where.
Well, the good news is we know where the stomach is, and I'm sure Totemlock has explored a little bit in there.
I hesitate to enter such a staunch area.
There we go. This is the place you were talking about? Ah, the blue sigil.
See here, the levitating
Interesting.
crest. What? I cannot make out the room.
Ibex tries touching it.
No reaction. Just impassable.
What about you, Pixie? You know anything about this?
First time I'm seeing it. Oh god. First
Alright,
time-
well... Ah, there she is.
But I
Alright.
think down this way that Leon and Graham went.
Alright, let's try that out. Whoa!
Whoa.
Calm down, Ryan.
What's down here?
Eh?
So you see a lobby of sorts connecting a couple of passageways. This leads down into something. This leads, what you believe, into the digestion tract. You can hear a lot of, almost like a torrential sound of whipping winds in the sprawling room. And then to your left, I would like to point out a feature that I have implemented called the boss door.
Dude.
Whoa!
So this
The
is supposed
fog
to
door.
Fog door. I don't think I have to really tell you much what it is. However, it isn't actually a fog door. It's just it's a marker for you guys to understand. Specifically in this case, because what you can see in front of you isn't the door, but you see a wall of flesh twisted, and it with folds, and there's about 5 folds all intersecting into the center, and there's colored gems spread out like a diamond. And at the approach of Ibex, the green one starts to light up.
What?
Ah! Guys, looks like these little things are actually keys to this door.
We define how many more, and I look to see what colors there are.
Well, there's only 2 people left who don't have one, so
Lore.
Colors.
But
look at the
I'm
fucking
so
names.
mad. He has an opportunity to world build, and he's just like, no, fuck you, Ty.
It's like my character doesn't know. I know my character doesn't.
Oh, I actually thought that's what you were asking. So you were just asking for the colors of the gems?
Yes.
My character in character was like,
Right.
what are these colors that I'm looking at?
Right. The 5 gems that are slotted, 5 gems that are slotted at the folds intersection on the door are colored between red, blue, green. The next one is kind of like a darkish lavender, and then the final one being a almost like a radiant sunlight color.
So I'm guessing that one's white, which we have. There's green. There's red.
Reese gets close enough that the light one goes off.
So
Confirming your
we're
theory.
missing blue.
If I were to use my brain,
lavender-ish
I'd
color.
say we have a white, a green, and a red. We need to find 2 other familiars.
Let's try this place first, since it's not as deep.
What if we have to find 2 more?
Clarifying.
Wait, what? Guys, I was thinking, if we found 2 more,
Yeah,
maybe the
yeah.
door would open.
Perhaps these little guys are keys.
Oh my god.
Man.
Didn't
Maybe.
we already save this?
That's very insightful. But what if we gather them all together?
Perhaps it'll help us open new
Doors.
Quite
passageways.
smart of you.
Wait. Do you think the blue one has something to do with the blue
Pixie.
Let me get closer. Wait.
Is there one for you
Everybody
too?
back up. Everybody back up.
Hold on.
Let me go by myself.
Okay.
It's white. It's
Okay.
white. Yeah, it's
Perhaps the little ones are keys, though.
white. Marcus, go over there. Okay, the light's gone. All right, I think I got it.
Wait, hold on. Let me try mine. No,
Figure
see,
it
mine's
out.
white. Oh, wait, no, that's green. I'm sorry. Perhaps they're keys.
Hang on, guys.
Surprisingly, you notice it's only when you're accompanied by the crew that it glows.
Actually, color.
Neither one of you separate make it activate, but both of you combined.
Perhaps.
So
What's wrong, Romeo?
yeah.
You
So
can't
it's
open
not-
the door.
So it's not just a creature, it's smoke.
Indeed.
What's the Pixie
Right.
think about this?
All us together. No, fuck the Pixie. The Pixie
what do
doesn't
you
get
think about
thoughts.
this?
Keep the stim back.
Sorry, Pixie, I don't remember what your name is.
Almyra.
Almyra.
Elmira.
Al. A-L.
Almyra.
Spell it out real quick. but-
Oh, my
It's
Ray.
like if I were to use my brain, I could guess that.
Come on, Leon
go in
Redfield, fucking
Come on.
Resident Evil. I want
Let's
to.
go.
It's perhaps the young ones are keys. Uh-oh.
Chev.
Oh my.
Perhaps this is another salivary.
Don't move into the room. Obviously, it's a bad room to go in. I think. But okay. Rancid smelling pus oozes from the floor. Like an acidic sponge, even light steps against the ground create caustic fumes. The nerves running throughout the room seem to electrify the watery liquid below, although aren't conductive themselves. Because of your high perception, passive perception, I should say, at the other end of the room, an exceptionally small crevice seems to be open in the wall. And that would be right here. Right. Hold on, let me.
Crevasse. It seems to be as big as Almyra.
So, the entire floor is electrified, although the nerves that run above it aren't. So you could almost see a path leading across the nerves to the opening.
Is the nerves pretty thin? Like, do we have the balance, or is it walkable?
No, you guys can actually walk across. It's right here, though, that you will have to make an acrobatics to get to the actual end. But you can get right to the problem.
Can I use electricity to put forth an equal amperage and nullify the electric effects?
I don't know enough about fucking science. Does that work?
He's overloading the Tarrasque's
Yes.
batteries.
I guess.
So polarity can switch if you have homage from another
Right.
direction.
But if somebody doesn't know about
Yeah, but like this is magic, so.
It's a little bit of both. I mean, if you wanted to roll and try to see, but it'd be a pretty high check because this is an ancient being. I don't know if you can just cancel out its
You're gonna
natural
make him
function.
brain dead.
It's only for a couple of synapses. I'm just blocking how the synapses are
All right.
firing.
Try to hit the nerves, and if the roll's high enough, you can shut it off for a couple seconds.
What would you
Just do
say?
an attack roll with static shock.
Heal.
Static
With
shock.
what? Oh, static shock.
All right. that does hit pretty well, although it since it's not much damage, it only takes a place for 3 seconds long, which equate to half your turn, aka you could do half a movement without being electrified. I'm going to say that you're here while you're doing it. Because, you're still safe or whatever, but. Hello?
Hello? What's wrong?
Hello, hello?
What's going on?
Who are you talking to, Evan?
Nothing. I'm waiting to see what you guys want to do. There's a
Oh, well, acrobatics check time.
Alright.
Yeah.
Be all.
Keep it going.
Got a motherfucking 1.
Did I roll a fucking 1? Holy shit.
Must have double clicked, yeah, that sucks.
Actually, I rolled twice.
So is this
So
like
really just slip and
is this,
fall,
like an
and then
upward path?
forward in. No, it's
That's what I mean by upward, yeah.
vertical.
How much damage?
Or, sorry, not
I'll
vertical.
just
It's
jump.
horizontal to the room, so it's just a side room.
How much damage, Ev?
Yeah, so you took 1d6, which equated to 4 damage. And then you can still use your move to get out of the water before it turns back on.
Getting out of the water.
Anyone else trying to get more? Alright. So, let's say
13.
13 or 18? 13. Needed a 14, god damn it, but I'm just gonna say you make it in. Let me.
Oh god.
Oh god,
guys.
that was hide.
Goodbye.
So inside you find a strange bag with a tribal face markings all over it, but it's shackled to a fleshy pillar, and strangely you already notice that the flaps on the face seem to be moving, almost as if the face itself was looking at you on the bag,
Oh god.
and then it speaks at you. Hello, darling.
Reese had no idea what to say. He was shocked.
Mind helping a girl out.
Sure.
What are you?
What's going on here?
Well then, why don't you remove these chains for me?
What's in it for us? I don't know if I can trust you.
Rick and Morty skit.
You're kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I can't remember. I can't even remember how I got here.
Guys, there's a talking
Hey,
bag in here. and I
who
don't
are
know
you?
what to do.
I don't like
Don't
that.
touch it, it's an SCP.
He's looking at me all funny.
What does it
Wants
want?
me to rescue him, and I kind of want to.
Almyra.
To escape containment.
Do you know what? Oh, Almyra's not.
Does
even
it
with
look
us.
like Marcus?
No, it doesn't. No, it looks really
Is
fucking
it a
weird.
Marcus?
No,
Is it
doesn't look
Marcus?
real.
Just pick it up and we're gonna go back and get to safety real quick.
okay,
You go ahead and
guys,
grab it and bring it back to us.
Face
I'll be here.
Face man, how do I help you?
If something goes wrong, I'm here.
Face bag man.
We
how
gotta
do I
find
help
more Marcuses.
So you just have to do a strength check to
check.
break
Here
the
I
chain.
go. Wait, I have a hammer. Evan, can I use the hammer as well? Will that help?
I mean, you're as strong as a hamster. I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, strength check it in.
Stronger than. fine. I like your idea, but it's not better
Yeah.
than yourself.
You know,
Oh,
that's
Jesus.
that's the second time.
Can you give yourself a
Big
Take
D.
damage.
There's some chains over here. Are you able to break them? Don't you like breaking
I
chains?
fucking hate chains. Well,
How much
other than the
damage
ones
did
I
I take?
use.
just one? It's hard, like, fucking up that so badly, so just one. Thingy
Well, this
slip.
bag is chained.
I will try again.
You can try it again, though.
Alright, I'm going in for the second swing. Don't worry. I'm just, you know, I got the one because I was scared of the bag. I don't know what's happening. Yeah.
You hold
really
the chain
showed
out.
off the
I'm
morale
going
right
again.
now.
I'm the only one in here right now. So
You don't lose your grip.
I'm going again.
Do it again.
Roll until he wins.
Can I try? I'm gonna roll.
You're not even
And I'm weaker than you.
Just
And I
taking
wanna
Beanie's
I
advice.
just want to see if I can do it.
Is that zero? Is that a true zero? Oh my god.
Alright, here I go again.
Goodness gracious.
Guys!
Alright, you pull the chains off,
Finally!
down, and he falls into the
Yes.
water. Oh my. Let me help you. And he tries, he lifts up
He
his,
swims.
asking to help
I will
be
pick
picked
him
up. And now you got three people to deal with. No, I'm going to delete him in a second. You're just
He's
basically
dead.
holding him away. We don't have to do it like 75 tokens, but he just tells you he has no idea how he got there. He's a bag, but he don't even know how to open him. His mouth opens, but you can't get inside the bag, and so in reality,
So
he's
he's literally just a nuisance.
certainly in your bag
Can we reach inside
for
of
now.
his
Yeah.
mouth or something else?
No, you can't reach in.
He tries to bite his mouth
Alright,
closed.
His mouth is.
I will
separate.
jump back.
What's in your mouth?
I'll make
What's in
another
your
check
mouth?
to do that. There's nothing else in this room, correct? Okay.
Yeah, it's just.
Sorry, my character sheet always takes forever to load on this laptop.
I don't think you need to make a check back because everyone else walked back.
All right. We're definitely not going to be able to finish the Tarrasque session, sadly. But we should try to get
God, where's
finished,
everybody?
get through these
Oh,
next
God.
3 rooms, rapid fire. And then we can just do the second half of the Tarrasque next session. Sound good? Yeah. So.
We were all lost from the beginning of the session.
Yeah, I didn't expect separating the party taking that long. That's crazy.
Ew.
Anyways, you now enter decisively into the digestive tract, and more specifically, what was this called again? You enter the first duodenum chamber. This putrid chamber takes on the rough shape of a square, and at the center, a whirlwind of air, acid, and fire at the center of the chamber makes it seem almost impossible to cross through unscathed. And so this is a part of the digestive tract that breaks down many of the magical, elements that come into the thoracic stomach. So if you guys want to get across, you're gonna have to go through the acid, fire, hurricane.
What resistance check do we gotta do?
That is, you could, best you can tell, there's no way to avoid it, so it's just a constitution roll to see how well you can break through it.
I do that.
I crit failed.
What is up? with
These rolls have been,
We all die.
I critted. I nat 20 to a 20.
Constitution, I will roll.
Well, so you guys just take 1d4 acid and fire damage if you fail. That even includes crit, because there's no way to like really fail. It's just a torrential room. So you guys can roll your own damages. I don't even care.
Is it just 1d4?
Of each type, so it's technically 2d4.
Or total.
Yeah, and then just take that damage, and if you succeeded, you take half of that. So let me tell you.
So
who
everybody
all
rolls a
succeeded.
d4?
Obviously, Mariah,
Okay. Can't see.
2d4. So Mariah, you only take half the damage you roll, as well as Reese.
So,
So now that. So Ibex, biggest, thickest, and Polmos take full damage.
Alright.
I only take 1 damage.
That's pretty good.
Did the middle one, the health,
yes.
12? Like, that's my health.
Yeah, the green.
Yeah, but you just mark it on your character sheet as current hit points, and it'll update that.
Either or.
Like the green and the red and the like, those are just to keep like track above you. They don't really change.
And then
like,
you all.
the small health bar, but yeah.
Right.
Alright, so everybody took their damages. Now, if you want, you guys can just use surges and heal
Sure,
up
I'll heal real quick. Why not?
It's just
Oh,
like
okay.
free if you're out of comp.
Only took 1 damage.
Ibex, you should probably heal up.
I am at 17.
They use 1 thing.
I'm at 4.
Like,
Yeah,
here, let me do this for you real quick.
Well,
It's
this
in
is
the
all
counter
one
power, but I
encounter,
can use it
right?
outside of the encounters, right?
No. There
I
are
just wanted to make sure
encounters
so I
as
could plug it.
combat. So this is
I do
combat.
majestic word on Ibex.
Alright,
And my
so
charisma modifier is 3. So you know.
Okay. So yeah, just you heal an extra 3.
okay, so I'll heal a total of 6, putting me up to 12. Or sorry, 10. Oh my god, my character just eliminated itself.
I guess we'll make this a general house rule. Whenever you're healing outside of combat, if you're with Mariah, of course, you'll get to heal an extra 3.
Oh, cool.
So basically, just get to heal that little bit extra when you're healing outside.
Hey Evan.
What's up?
My familiar is on a layer that's like below Ibex right now.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Thank you.
Below them? Oh, okay. Let me pull them to the front. Should be good to go,
Thank you.
I think.
There's
There's a second Ibex.
Oh my
Two of them.
god. Okay, this one can go bye-bye. This one can stay. And if you could put this in front of him, that'd be perfect.
Yeah. Let me push you to the back.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you. Much better.
Alright, cool. Room. Next room, everybody.
Next room.
Bam. In the second duodenum chamber, a pool of oily gray sludge bubbles up from its center as a pearl-colored eel-like creature surfaces. Let me grab that. Bam. As a pearl-colored eel-like creature surfaces. It looks at Tolmok specifically with an intent gaze, and its eye glows blue. At this point, somebody, if you would like to make a check, a Arcana check to see what type of creature this is, or nature. It's a mix of both.
Oh, or nature. Can I use nature instead?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, so from what Ibex can tell, they recognize the creature as an Aboleth, which is an aberration with immense psionic powers and intellect. They're known to control creatures or look to find creatures with intelligence and either not manipulate them per se, but they're fascinated with creatures with high amounts of intellect. As opposed to however it got here, who knows? But this is a time to roll initiative again. Guys.
Fuck.
You got a lot of ones this session.
That just means he's targeting me with his powers.
Right.
Or it, Unbonding, unlock.
Everybody take their spot.
I guess I'll go
within
here
the
because I'm
first,
just gonna gate a
couple
battle him
squares.
again.
Alright, did everybody roll?
Yeah.
Yes.
This song is fucking going crazy right now.
Bum, 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 bum.
Uh-oh, we have two BDs on the turn order. Hold on.
Delete the 7.
You rolled for your boy. So I'll just edit that. It's actually good. So I just edit that.
Nice.
Okay,
Here I go.
move that over. Reese, you can start
Holy
taking.
fuck, Tolmok again.
Gate
I
a
don't want to
battle.
get rid of things off the turn order. That kind of sucks.
You want me to roll
Oh.
this D10? Yeah. Your turn order's
So-
in my way. Give me 2 seconds.
Another D10. Yeah, it actually has.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see it.
Yeah. Oh.
Am I turning it on? Like it's just the one. I thought it was for everybody separate. I don't know. What's the best spot? Like right
I'll just
don't
put it.
know.
I mean, I can move it myself, so I'll just go ahead and. Yeah.
here?
Yes, I'm pretty sure
Okay,
the
that'll be
D10 only
the
counts
turn
if they're
order
at max
as you want.
HP. So he's at max HP, right? So I already rolled that D10 as well.
No, you hit him. He has a really low reflex because he's in a oily gray sludge, very acidic. Although since you approached and you had to get into the swampy swamp, you do start to get covered in acid, and so you are now technically poisoned. At the end of each of your turn, you're going to have to roll a d10 to see if the effect ends. But for now, you just take 2 damage and roll a d10. Roll a d20
Okay, so I'm taking 2
to
and I'm
see
gonna roll a
if
D20.
the acid immediately goes away. Just
Bang.
yes. And then basically all conditions work that if you get above 10, the condition ends. And so that's what a saving end is. And so you
the center flurry of blows happens too, right?
roll
Should
it
I
again.
roll that as well? Well, I guess it's just 4 damage. Yeah, you want to just add it on there? So
Yeah,
you would
isn't that
take
just basic
7 plus 10
4, I
plus
think it
4,
was.
right?
An extra 4. 21.
That's pretty good.
Monk damage
Yeah, it's busted.
calculation.
If it's full
Yeah,
health, it's
I
just,
love
yeah.
his Open the Gates of Battle, just because it's everything
Uh-huh.
would be. Yeah. All right, cool. So you deal 21 damage, and it actually is already bloodied.
This time, what I want to do, I want to do a lariat. I want to run in like Raikage, like, and then just lariat him. And yeah, I might got some acid, but you know.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Splash
Yeah,
all
right.
over
The
my face.
puddle of
Marcus
acid
is like, what
from
the
the
fuck?
impact.
Alright, that's my turn.
All good. Ibex, go ahead.
I'm gonna mark it as my quarry, obviously.
Yep.
I'm gonna use harrying attack on it.
Sweet.
So boink, boink, and 1d8, boink.
Just remember to say which attack is going to have it.
Oh yeah, I can choose after all. I choose after all attacks are rolled though.
Oh, that's right. It's after. Okay.
Yes.
But yeah,
So
that's
it's
cool.
gonna be this first one.
Right. So the first attack obviously hits, and the second one does not. The first attack would do what, 13?
Yes.
It shrieks back in horror, it's surprised at how much damage it's already taken. The arrowhead lands squarely right at the bottom of its eyeball, and so it's already in a
Finish him, BT.
panicked state. Anything else?
Nope.
Damn. My creatures aren't even getting chances to respond.
Swings his balls.
I
fucking
smash
kill
his
him.
fucking head in.
Yes, yes.
His eyeball crushes outwards, and you bash in his skull, and it
I run
Pops
to
out.
Thalabak. Are you okay? Is the spell broken?
I was so dazed, all I saw was Quicksilver running through my vision. What was that thing?
so the room starts to drain out, actually, and you can see that there's a drain leading downwards. And so what you can conclude was, like from the movements of the Aboleth, because I forgot to mention it because you guys killed so quickly. I was going to include it as his first turn, but he makes a small whirlpool in the middle of the room, and technically what he was going to do was try to send Tolemok down the pipeline, obviously redirecting him somewhere else for whatever purpose.
We Dark Souls it. Killed him before he even went into his second phase.
Alright, so that is that room. Nefarious Aboleth. How did he get here, and why is he... But going into the next room, which is the final room for this session. Is the third duodenum chamber. As soon as you step inside, the fleshy walls start to swell. Reese and Mariah make a dexterity save.
Is that just a check?
Yeah,
Or actually
just a roll. It's just what type of roll it is. It's a save. Lit. Okay. So Reese, you get to choose to be pushed towards the exit as you narrowly avoid the walls closing in on you, without any damage being taken. Although Mariah, don't hide from me, bitch, come out here. Mariah gets stuck inside the folds as they swell around her, and you take you take 5 damage. Oh. At this point, someone outside of the room can try to reach in and help her out. But while the room is still in a swelled state, because it recognizes there's living material inside, and so it's just in a constant swelled state.
Do I need to roll anything as I enter?
Yeah, just a strength check to try to push through the walls without being pushed yourself. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought that was the worst roll. All right, yeah, you force your way towards the center and you reach
Grab my
Mariah.
hand,
Although
if you can.
it only gets you inside, not out.
Okay.
So you'd have to do another strength check if you want to push your way out, and I'd obviously recommend going towards the exit.
I crit failed and got squished.
Here. All right, you get in there and get
I got
squished for max
squished.
damage and take 8 damage.
8 damage.
Oh. Yeah. Or no, not 8 damage, 6 damage. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
And then BB fails and loses his grip against the wall as he also gets squished in. Taking oh, you did a roll, so not 6 damage.
Wait, so he rolled a strength check to get in there, and then what did he roll?
I tried to roll another one to get out with you.
Yes.
Doesn't that just fail getting me out, or he gets stuck as well?
Yeah, because he's failed to hold the wall away.
We're just...
And so right now, Tolmok, if you want to do anything, or everybody else can start again.
Yeah, so I want to see if I can make the leap across to the other entrance with a strength check, so I can pull people up from there.
The room isn't really shows it, but it's more like tube. So this middle area right here doesn't really exist. It's kind of just a tube that's compressed and wrapped around.
So it's goring charge time is what I hear.
Just charge right through everybody else, but maybe.
Yeah, we'll push them all through.
By
2 minutes.
them.
Okay, guys, I just want to say that's like the 8th strength check that's been a 1.
It's great.
Either way, I forced my way into the chamber.
I must get to bed for work.
Oh yeah, no, this was the last round. Alright, so 16, you get in there, and let's just say that you puncture the walls with your massive horns, and they leak out in a way that starts to decompress them a little bit. So the modifier isn't as hard of a check to do. So now you all are not taking damage, but still stuck. So you just have to each do strength checks to force your way
Good
into
where
the
I
end.
am, right?
Can
Except
I
for Keith,
target?
he's already out.
Can I target myself, or with?
Yeah, you're fine. What was that, Ty?
Can I target myself for my power, like the majestic word?
I need to use the
Oh,
restroom.
for the ward. I don't think that's how it works, but it's kind of sucky that the healer can't heal themselves. So I'd say yes either way. So it doesn't matter.
Spend healing surge or gain additional.
Does it say an ally, or I think it's a burst power, right? So
Yeah,
either way, you can.
Five
Yeah. There you go. All good. Just heal yourself up. Add 3 to your surge value. So who made it? Yeah. It's a very small check at this point, so Solmark makes it through. BD makes it through.
I have to roll another strength check.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Now that the chamber's kind of decompressed, I guess you
Guys.
can see.
Guy.
Don't roll a 1.
Oh my gosh.
I
Die.
did roll a 1.
You're still stuck, but you're not taking damage.
I'll roll again.
Mariah makes it through.
That was an 11, by the way. I just have a -1 strength.
Yeah, I see. Alright, that'll do her for this session, boys. Next one, we'll do the lower end and finish it up.